mic to make you guys comfortable. You don't really have to worry. I don't have a bomb on me, so you know. Feel free to throw any food at me. Might be good for the rations. If you meet me after the show, you have to give me a fist bump. And when you give me a fist bump, you have to do an explosion. I'm brown, it's kind of my thing, so you know. Women who can play the guitar, they must be really good at masturbating. It's great being in Canada, you know. I'm a student, it's good being a student. I came here for the quality of life, and you know, it's going great. Every morning I wake up and I'm excited to, you know, I'm thinking, what am I going to eat today? The beef noodles or the chicken noodles? But it's good, it's okay. The place is great and the people are great, so you know, it pays off. But sometimes when you keep eating the same thing every day, it gets boring. So I just mix the noodles together, and sometimes I put salt in it, spicy. I'm sure you've all had really bad bosses before. I had a really bad boss at my second last job. I got fired because of him, all because he asked a stupid question. Okay, so let me tell you the story. I was at my job, and you know, they used to give out popsicles on hot days. And no, I did not work at a male strip club. I worked at a kitchen, so you know, it gets hot. So one day my boss calls me over and asks me what flavor I wanted while he pointed to the purple one. Well, I'm not gonna like it, I'm not black. Anyway, that was a low-hanging fruit, but I just started, so you know. Do you guys watch any shows like on Netflix or TV, HBO, Game of Thrones? Okay, not the audience for it, but you know, we young people usually watch these kind of shows. And one day I was laying on my bed. You know, I share a room with one guy, and one day I was laying on my bed, and my friend just calls me, "Dude, you come here, you gotta see this." I said, "Okay, let's see." I mean, he was super excited about it, so I just went up there, and I, you know, tried to see what he was trying to show me. And I just go up to him and I look at his laptop screen, and it's just a guy sucking his own dick. First of all, how do you do it? I mean, how do you get that flexible to suck your own dick? And secondly, why would you show that to your male friend? Because I'm just going to assume that you do that every day. I mean, that's what you do, because that's what you've shown me. And just showing it to anyone, I don't really understand why would you show it to anyone. You know, kick out the male friend thing either. The only person I think you could show it to is your girlfriend or your wife, when you know, when she's threatening to you know, leave you. You could just go, "Oh, you're going to leave me? Well, I can suck my own dick. I don't need you." But you know, let me tell you another story about my best friend. We really like to banter with each other, but it's not really fun banter, you know, smart or witty. It's just basically dumb banter. Like he would tell me, "Hey dude, I'm hungry." "Yeah, well, eat my dick." "No, you eat my dick." But you know, that's the thing, I don't really think I would like the taste of dick. Unless it's mine, but you know, I don't think I would like the taste of dick. Oprah said, being a mother is the hardest job in the world. No, sucking a dick is the hardest job in the world. Can you imagine how hard it must be for a woman who doesn't do drugs to suck a dick? Okay. Thank you for the polite laughter. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't really understand why men turn gay. Women, I can understand. Want to know why women turn gay? It's because they're women, so they know how to make each other come. Well, let me tell you something else about myself. I have really weird fetishes, sex fetishes, and never mind. Let's just say I have a very specific type for women. You know how guys and women have a specific type for the person they want to be with, and I have a very specific type. It's two things. First, is she alive, and is she breathing? I'm kidding. I can do without those two. Okay. I'm really loving this comedy scene and stand up. The rush is good and it gets the heart beating, but it's really hard to get into the comedy scene. People want more women now these days because of the whole equality thing going on, and I've thought about it, but the surgery would be too expensive. And there's one last thing I wanted to talk about before I go. It's the Me Too movement that's going on around. Do you guys know about it? Okay, so two guys know about it. What about you guys back there? Okay, they know too. Okay, I basically don't. For if anyone doesn't really know, it's about celebrities having making sexual advances with some younger people and using their power and influence to get some. And I don't personally I don't really know what they're complaining about, because they basically get some fame and some limelight for getting butt fucked. I'd fuck someone in power for a spot on the show. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for listening to me. I really appreciate it. My name is Ambrish, and have a good night.